Here's a background.
Well, due to the long winter, we're really now just starting to see the flowers bloom, but there's one place in Omaha that's it's already bursting with color, and that's Lauritzen Gardens.
Hundreds of gorgeous flowers have taken over the botanical gardens, and this Friday, you have the chance to check it all out for free.
Yeah, you do. Welcome back, Mia Jenkins. Good to see you, Mia.
You as well.
How are the gardens looking? I mean, this is a great time of year.
You know, for a while, it was like winter can just be over already, and things were about 3 weeks behind, but for National Public Gardens Day on Friday, we have tulips in bloom, there's pansies, there's lots of spring perennials. As you can see when you drive around town, trees like red buds and crab apples are in bloom. And so there's really color at every level right now, which just makes for a beautiful experience in a garden visit. And it's just so nice to be outside and enjoy the weather and the sunshine.
Perfect, right.
Yeah.
So we touched on it. This Friday is National Public Gardens Day, and with that, you're celebrating, right? So what are you guys doing?
It's a holiday for public gardens, and it
holiday.
really celebrates our role in the community. And so we join up with the American Public Gardens Association, as well as other botanical gardens all over the country. And we have different discounts and specials, and that really celebrates a public garden and what we do for our community, whether it's conservation of plants, educational programs, the horticultural display, and kind of perpetuating the art and craft of horticulture. We take pride in that, and so it really kind of showcases our mission as well as the garden for our community. And so we offer free admission in honor of that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, okay, well, if you're a mother out there, turn down the volume real quick. Okay, go ahead. Okay, here's some great gift ideas for mom, because you can get plants and flowers for them, right?
Right. Nebraska Daylily Society is going to be on hand selling plants, as well as Benson Plant Rescue. They're great people, always have a real wide variety of things to sell, and the Shady Choice Hosta Society, and they always have some great hostas, some from their club members' yards that are really, you can't find anywhere else. And almost everyone has that shady spot in their yard that they struggle with. So stick a hosta in there and you're done.
Will grow.
And then memberships are also a really great idea for mom. So you can kind of give her the garden year round and let her enjoy the garden and the beauty of every season.
So there's still time to go get these gifts for mom. Let me just look at these pictures here. They're absolutely stunning. The color, it's beautiful. Great time to go. And while you're there, you can also check out the exhibit that's called Metamorphosis.
Yes, the bad news is it's the last week for Aurora Robeson's large installation Arise, but we have actually been able to extend the works of Sayaka Gan, so all of the creatures in the conservatory, from whales and jellyfish and more, will be on display through May 28th now. But it is just another great thing to see, and that exhibit has such a great environmental message. Everything's made from reclaimed plastic, so the artistry is really amazing, and the message behind it is really important and challenges us all to think of how we use plastic in our daily lives.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think the last time I was down there was for the Poinsettia show around the holidays, which is always a gorgeous time of year to go down there. But also the model railroad garden is still going, right?
Well, yeah, we bring it inside during the holiday season, but it started up again on May 1st. So there's 7 lines just chugging around of different trains in the model railroad garden, and it's always great. That's my favorite place.
Where's the garden
so cool.
It is across from the Arboretum. It's about halfway through kind of the main path, and it's intentionally sort of tucked away in a hillside so that it creates this sense of wonder. And for kids of all ages, it's my favorite place to just sort of sit and not stalk, but observe guests and hear their comments, because even, older guests, people my age, they sit there and it's just like, this is amazing. It just has this awe-inspiring thing to it. And so there's 7 different lines, and these little model buildings of landmarks in Omaha and Council Bluffs, and kind of miniature plants.
I love it. I love it. The little people, there's little people working on the railroad.
Yeah, the little trolley guy that waves. And
so
especially for kids, and it's great to see images on Facebook of people enjoying that space.
It's very peaceful too.
It is, and it's a nice shady spot on a hot day to kind of rest for a while, so that's a tip.
Now, before we go, Lauritzen Gardens has been a favorite spot for families, for individuals for years. Why do you think that is? Why do people love coming there so much?
Well, I think it just has this great sense of place that is Nebraska and the Midwest, and showcases plants, but there's just a peace and serenity to a garden, and you kind of get to escape and disconnect, especially, I mean, our schedules are all so busy anymore. It just gives you time to really relax and unwind and enjoy the outdoors and find kind of a sense of self as well. That's what I get out of it anyway.
Right.
It just is sort of an escape for me, and it's right in the heart of our downtown, and so it's so close, but gives you such a way to kind of break away from the hustle and bustle of life.
Mini vacation.
Yeah.
It's a piece of tranquility right in the middle of the city.
Yes.
LauritzenGardens.org is the website. Thank you, Mia Jenkins, for coming in.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. Well, I think by